When the society becomes obsessed with caffeine, it becomes sort of a mainstay in our lives. However, it's really beneficial at times in our fitness or athletic journey to take a stimulant break to reset our systems. I'm Ryan Buckeye, fitness informant, founder and CEO, here talking about a new zero caffeine product from our friends at Performance. This is their pre-workout non-caffeinated version or non-stim version, caffeine-free version, whatever you want to call it. There's no stimulants in this pre-workout. It's a really interesting formula that replaces caffeine that they have in their traditional pre-workout with a key ingredient that actually helps with energy production without including stimulants. Pre-workouts can be used for multiple different reasons. Could be sport, could be bodybuilding. And so Performance has designed and formulated a product that is a one-size-fits-all for all of the above. They have a 30-15 serving dosing size on this. So if you partake in a sport, football, basketball, hockey, wrestling, whatever it might be, or you're in strength training, powerlifting, bodybuilding, whatever, they have that covered as well. So today I want to break down this SFP, the supplement facts panel, ingredient by ingredient, let you know what that ingredient is supposed to do, what the dosage should be, and whether or not you are actually getting that dosage here in the Performance non-stim or caffeine-free pre-workout. So let's talk about this real quick here from top to bottom. Again, it's a 30-15 serving. Understand if you're going with the 30 servings, that's more formulated for sport or an active lifestyle, while the 15 serving might be where you need a little bit more for bodybuilding or something along strength training lines. First ingredient here is L-citrulline. You either get 3 grams or 6 grams of L-citrulline, depending on what serving size you go with. The benefits of L-citrulline start at as little as 3 grams. Typically 3 to 5 grams, you're going to get a really good benefit from citrulline. So even when you take the 30 serving size, the 3 grams of citrulline is going to be beneficial for you when it comes to sport. Why is that beneficial? In sport, obviously increased blood flow is really beneficial for overall output. Whether you're running, you're hitting somebody in football, like you want to make sure that you have adequate blood flow throughout the body. It helps with cardiovascular health, so you can breathe better and just have an overall better feeling of well-being and output in whatever performance you're partaking in. When it comes to bodybuilding, at the 6 grams of citrulline, the adequate or the increased amount of blood flow going into the muscles is bringing nutrient-rich blood into the muscles. So first and foremost, you're going to get a fuller look through more vascularity, more blood into the muscles. But when you do increase blood flow into the muscles, the blood that is going into the muscles is going to be nutrient-rich, which is going to help repair and recover the muscle tissue and fibers that you just beat up during a hard workout. So I like the 3-6 grams dosing here on citrulline based on whatever serving size you pick. The next ingredient here, and I've said this before, when it comes to Performance, it's a hero ingredient that I believe in this product because not a lot of brands use it, but it's ornithine hydrochloride. Ornithine helps basically reduce muscular fatigue by removing ammonia from the body, and you can get either a 2 gram or a 4 gram dosing of ornithine depending on which serving size you go with. So by reducing muscular breakdown and fatigue, it allows you to go longer. So think about, when you become exhausted muscle-wise in a sport, like that can take you out of the game sooner than you want, or maybe not perform at the levels that you want. By utilizing ornithine for sport or activity like that, that's going to benefit your overall personal outcome and however you partake and however you participate in that sport. In bodybuilding, same thing. Like when you're pushing heavy weight, muscles are breaking down and becoming fatigued relatively quick depending on the reps, the weight, or whatever you're doing in terms of changing that, whether you're reducing the rest time, like your muscles start to break down quick and fatigue quick, and therefore limits your potential in the gym. And Performance says, feel your moment. Your moment could be winning that basketball game. Your moment could be pushing through a PR at the gym, and ornithine is an ingredient that can help benefit and help you reach those goals that you have. Next ingredient here is beta-alanine. 1.6 or 3.2 grams of beta-alanine. Beta-alanine is the ingredient that causes paresthesia, which is the itchiness of the skin, or it feels like you're getting needles poked around you. Again, I want to talk about that. This is not the benefit of beta-alanine. Now, most consumers who take a product with beta-alanine, they feel that. They think like that's the awesome feeling. That's what they're supposed to feel. And yes, you're supposed to feel that, or at least most people do. But the benefit comes from increased muscular endurance that allows for more output and also helps alleviate DOMS, which is delayed onset muscle soreness. A lot of times what really inhibits somebody from performing their best in the gym is maybe they were sore from the workout before, they were sore from the baseball game from the night before. So having something like an ornithine and then a beta-alanine to help with that is going to be highly beneficial. For strength training, the 3.2 grams of beta-alanine is really what we like to see as a minimum. And in sport, 1.6 grams will be sufficient to help you get through whatever sport you're in. Betaine anhydrous used at 1.25 grams or 2.5 grams. Betaine has been used to help with strength and power output. That can be beneficial to both sport activity or bodybuilding strength training, as you want to obviously have more output throughout whatever it is that you're doing. It can actually help with muscle recovery as well, as you do find this particular ingredient in some post-workout products. But primarily when you take it in a pre-workout, it is really meant to help with overall output, performance output of what you're doing. Next ingredient here is taurine, used at 1 gram or 2 grams based on your serving size. Taurine helps with regulating electrolytes and salts in the body to make sure that you're performing optimally at your highest levels that you can during whatever activity or strength training program that you're in. Next ingredient here, tyrosine, 750 milligrams or 1.5 grams. Tyrosine is a non-essential amino acid, helps with improving cognition, helps improve focus. That's a big need in both sport and in bodybuilding or strength training, is you want to make sure that you're focused and that you see through what your intention is going to be, whether it's to complete that layup or to complete that rep. Having a mental focus on that task at hand is extremely beneficial. Cognizin acetylcholine, used at 250 or 500 milligrams. This is a branded version of acetylcholine from Cognizin or Kiowa Cognizin. This is a really good ingredient to help improve cognition. It's going to help improve focus and memory in the gym. That, along with tyrosine, highly beneficial to help in keeping you concentrated on whether you're in sport again or a strength training program. Next ingredient here, this is the replacement for caffeine. So if you look at their normal caffeinated version of pre-workout, that one contains an organic PurCaf caffeine source. This one does not contain any caffeine, so they elected to go with either 200 or 400 milligrams of PeakATP. PeakATP plays a massive and crucial role in ATP production, which is really what your body needs to keep higher amounts of energy levels. You deplete ATP and you replenish ATP throughout your workout. A lot of times people will take a creatine monohydrate, which I'm a firm believer in, to help with ATP. An ingredient like PeakATP helps with ATP production as well. So 200 milligrams of ATP for sport or activity, really solid. 400 milligrams of PeakATP for strength training, also extremely solid. Salt is used, or sea salt is used at 78 or 156 milligrams. Not a ton of salt here, but you do deplete salt during your physical activity. Again, whether that's a sport or a bodybuilding, getting that in pre-workout helps build up that storage of salts that you're going to deplete through sweat during your workout or during your activity. And then the final ingredient here is NeuroRush, used at 50 milligrams or 100 milligrams. This is a coffee fruit extract or replica extract, which is very similar to an ingredient called Neurofactor, which helps improve cognition. So in terms of cognition, you're getting cognizin acetylcholine, you're getting tyrosine, and you're getting NeuroRush. It's going to help really improve your focus, which is an extremely beneficial aspect of anything you do: sport, activity, bodybuilding. You're going to get adequate energy levels in this non-caffeinated or zero caffeine version using PeakATP, good blood flow with citrulline. You're going to get really good sort of strength and power output through beta-alanine and through betaine anhydrous, and you're going to help alleviate muscular fatigue through that big dosage of ornithine. I really do like this non-caffeinated or zero caffeine version of pre-workout, and if you're somebody who's been taking stims for a very long time, you should really consider hopping off for a little bit, and this zero caffeine pre-workout from AM Performance, which is available at AM Performance's website or exclusively at the Vitamin Shop, is a really good option for you to try out the next time you want to hop off some stimulants. The other cool thing about this, it is third-party banned substance free, meaning if you are partaking in sport and you have to go and you have random drug tests, or you have to drug test just to partake in an organization, this has been third-party tested and paid for to tell you with confidence, like, hey, anything on the WADA list or banned substance list is not in this product. The last thing you want to do is work extremely hard in the gym, extremely hard on the practice field or court, and then not be able to play or not be able to partake in that competition because you tested positive for something that you didn't know was in there, or you tested positive for something that you didn't know was in the banned substance list. AM Performance goes a step further to feel your moment by doing exactly that. Again, if you want to purchase this product, look below for a link to take you to AM Performance's website, as well as a coupon code that will potentially save you a few dollars, or you can go to the Vitamin Shop, which is their exclusive retailer. For a full breakdown on this particular product, line item by line item, you can go to our website, fitnessinformant.com, or click the link below here in the description box. Subscribe to our social media channels. We are on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook for a shortened version of this video that you can consume in 90 seconds or less. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you do like this long format video. It's free of charge. Always hit that subscribe now button so that way you get notifications every time we come out with a new video, which is quite regularly. And for more fitness news, dietary supplement news, rankings, reviews, nutrition plans, and workout routines, visit us on our official website. We're online at fitnessinformant.com.